So that's why Miss Fritz,
Yes.
smart young man here.
He's my golden boy.
Smart young man. And he says a lot of good things about you.
He should. I've done everything I can to protect my children. I always will.
He said that. Okay? One of the things that I truly want you to understand is that everybody is not against you. We're actually here to help you if you allow us to help you.
Can you help me get my license back so that I can work and maintain my household?
Well, I don't know if I can do that. But what I can do, there were some other things that I can do though. With DT Energy, there are some other things that I can do.
DTE has not shut my power off.
No, it's not your power that's we're having a problem with. Okay? It's the heating that we're having a problem with.
There's no problem with the heating. I've been heating my house the same way for 6 years now.
Like the vents.
Well, the vents.
There is no vents. I don't have a furnace. Just because I don't have a forced air system does not mean that my children are not warm.
No, but it doesn't mean that doesn't mean that
And I have 2 wood stoves in the basement. I'm installing one in the living room. I just have to get there's like a tubing that has to go there. And I have to get a special tool to cut the concrete in the fireplace to install that in. And then I'll be able to have a wood stove in the living room, which is more efficient than how I've been doing it, but.
Okay.
I have electrical appliances, and I do use space heaters on occasion.
Have you gone to Detroit Receiving and having a mental evaluation? Have you done that?
I've done everything, yes.
Well, Child Protective Services says that they've been trying to contact you, but Mrs. Jones.
No, they called me a couple days ago.
Okay.
They said they wanted me to take the children to Kids Talk, and that I needed a transport person.
Mm-hmm.
I attempted to contact the transport person. During the process of doing that, I called my lawyer. She said, well, do you really want to do this? And I said, well, no, I really don't want to do this. They've already talked to the kids. They've already walked through the house. I don't see there's any reason for anything else. And so then I told her that my lawyer had advised me and to call her, which I also have her number right here. And as soon as I told her that I was declining to do the Kids Talk, you showed up at my door. So what I fail to understand is how CPS can walk through my home dozens of times and there's no issue with the heating, but suddenly there's an issue with the heating because you can't just pull stuff out of thin air. I heat my home the same way I have every single time. Every single time they're in my home, I record everything. So I know my house hasn't changed. My house is actually getting better because it's becoming more energy.
Well, me personally, I want to see you keep the kids. That's not what I'm here for. I want to see you keep the kids. The problem is that so far over the last year or two, they've been removed. Okay, and you just got them back.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. What does that have to do with anything?
It's got everything to do with it.
When they were removed,
Mm-hmm.
it was the lady not following proper protocol because she was supposed to give me a walkthrough. She never scheduled that walkthrough. Gave me the opportunity through my home. She just yanked the kids out. And then when we got to court 3 weeks later, the judge had to chastise her from his bench because she wasn't following the protocol, and he said that the kids never should have been taken out of the home. As a matter of fact, my lawyer is in the process of pulling the transcripts because I continuously feel like I'm being harassed by this agency because I live in poverty.
No, that's not why.
I do live hand to mouth. I don't always have a secure plan for how the next bill is going to get paid, which that's a lot of seniors and older, there's a lot of people out here that are doing
poor
those
is not a crime. And I'm not holding that against you.
Okay.
But what I am holding against you is that when the police arrive at your home and you're coming to the door, half dressed, doing things all over the place.
Half dressed?
According to this police report, yes.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Oh, what do you want them to do?
I had underclothes on. I was bleeding. I had blood on my clothing because I had fallen off the porch.
And then they removed the kids, but the kids on the safety plan with someone named Stephen Wasper.
Correct.
Okay. And which is which is normal. However, the kids have to be returned to you. What I don't want to happen as a police officer, I want those children to be safe.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to happen to them. I don't want the house to burn up. I don't
It's
want
not gonna burn up.
anything bad to happen to these kids.
Well,
They're
look,
your
I
responsibility.
have 4 children and I'm a single mom. And my house is never ever gonna look like a magazine catalog. And I have a right to have my privacy, and I have a right where if somebody knocks on my door, I can do something like move a pile of laundry down in the middle of folding, or whatever that might look like, in order to bring visitors into the house without my entire life being nitpicked apart, which is what CPS has done. They actually had me on the stand trying to show pictures from a previous case because I had a door that was broken, and they took pictures of the broken door. And then the next time they opened the case, they had taken pictures of the new door. They tried to use the old door in court, saying that I didn't even have a proper back door. And I had to correct them in the middle of the hearing and say, Your Honor, this is the same door, and they're using an old picture from another case to try and prosecute me. I'm telling you, what you're seeing is a slice within a spectrum of issues. It's not just a cut and dried thing that you can just take a snapshot of somebody's life and you know everything. It's not, there's so much more to this.
And I definitely believe like I said, I got a chance to speak with Julius here. He's a very smart guy. Very smart guy. I'm going to contact them, and we're going to try to do something with this heat.
I don't mind you doing a walkthrough of my home. I do need preparation so that I can do the things I need to do so that when you do walk through, there's nothing that can be misconstrued in a court of law, because that is what I'm protecting my family from.
I don't want to take no
Okay.
pictures.
In addition to speak disrespectfully to me or to threaten me in any way is not going to buckle me, because I try to be as open and transparent as I can with everything.
When we come in
So
and
I
knock
don't
on your
have.
door and come into your door in peace, that's not being transparent. That's not
You
what that
said if I did not let you in, that you were going
When I
to
knocked on that door,
knock the door off the hinges, and then I was never going to
it's
see my kids
amazing.
again.
You know what's
That's not
amazing
going to
to
make me want to open the door
It's
more.
amazing how you choose to remember the events you want to choose. But the sad part
I
about
have
this,
your
when
number
I
on my
knocked
phone.
on the
You
door,
called me.
I'm not saying that I didn't call. But the problem is, what you don't remember is when I knocked at the door the first time, I said, ma'am, can you open the door, please? Why? I said, because I need to speak with you. I don't want to speak with you through a barrier. What's the first thing you tell me? No, I don't have to.
I never saw you flash a badge at my door.
If you open up the door, how you going to see me through the window?
I have a peephole. It's
not-
right in the middle of the door.
Even if you did, just like you came out
You
to
know,
the
there's
school.
been agents, or there's been people who are kidnapping children and they're impersonating CPS agents. I just saw a news flash on it the other day.
But you didn't say
So
that
how
to
do
me.
I
You didn't say,
know
"Hey,
when
officer,
you
can
come to
identify
my
yourself?"
door that you're even who you say you are?
But at least take time to find out. You
If
gotta at least take
I'm
time to find
perceiving that somebody's hostile, especially after I've chosen not to open the
out. The
door,
person who's
then that
hostile
makes me even more glad that
was
I
you.
didn't open the door, because I feel like I'm keeping myself safe from a hostile person who's threatening
The
to keep my
person
door
who's
down
hostile
and take my
was
children.
you.
I was not
Because
hostile.
I came to your home in
All
peace.
I said was that I was not going to open the door without a lease. That is all I said, and that's my right.
Exactly, and you have that right. And then what's my right? To go and get one.
Yeah.
So, when I tried to come to you in peace, you didn't want that. You didn't want that. You immediately had an
I
attitude.
have to be on the defensive as a mom.
And that's
So
fine. But at the end of the day, take time out to find out. It's the same way when the CPS lady, she texts you on the phone. And the first thing you do, and instead of cooperating, which you feel you don't have to do, you start texting her about some constitutional rights and some other stuff.
and guess what? Yeah.
That's nothing to do with
People were cooperating when they walked into gas chambers.
But it's about these kids. It's not even about you. It's about these kids.
It is about the kids. Absolutely.
It's about
Because I could live any old way I want. But
sure
because
can.
I have children, it has to be a different way.
Yes, ma'am.
And there has to be standards.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Kids got heat, running water, lights on in the
We
house,
have all things in need.
food. I'm gone. That's it. Because even if Child Protective Services contact me, you know what I can tell them? It ain't a crime to be poor. But when
and you know what, I would appreciate you conveying that, I really would.
it's not a problem to be poor. But when they call me from my desk and they got to get somebody out to the house, and I get out there, and the first thing I get is hostiliation, then we
It's
have
not hostiliation.
then we have to find other avenues and
Ask
other techniques.
George Washington if his refusal to open a door was hostile.
No,
No, that is the
refusal-
reason why those kind of documents were created, is to, for a person to be secure in their person, in
as well
their,
as our children.
Absolutely.
And you don't have the right to isolate yourself, coveted under the Constitution, when your children are not where they need to be out of life. You don't have that right. You have that right for you, but you don't have that right to do that to them. Nobody in that house, or nobody at this time, came to the house to lock you up,
I don't know
do
that.
anything. You would have known it, man, because you're unwilling to talk.
I have
And
traffic,
to me,
if you would like
to
to arrest me
to
right
me.
now, I have traffic warrants.
I
So
don't
when you
wanna
knock
lock
on
you
my
up.
door,
I don't wanna lock
I
you up.
don't know if that's what's about to happen. That's what I straight jump to, because I know how that can be.
But that is not, I'm not, first of all, for me, I was raised by a single mom. She had boys, just like you did. There's no way I will come to your home and disrespect you. Really, when I was reading the police report, you want to know what I found that was kind of odd? You had broken no law in this police report.
I know.
However,
I fell off my porch.
Yes.
That was my crime.
and I told that to John Judge Search. I said, ma'am, I'll go out there with you, but according to this, she has broken no law. Okay? However,
But you still did.
yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. I came because of the children, okay? Because there were issues concerning their safety. It was issues concerning their welfare.
That's not fair. That's not fair that anybody can come in my house at any time when everything in the home has been cleared and that I was told that the home was safe. That the children, if the CPS has come into my home and sees the conditions of the home, and they have determined that many times that there is no imminent danger and the circumstances have not changed, then I don't see how anybody has the right to continue to pick
Until
this
there's
apart.
a new incident report.
Oh, that could be every day of the week.
Yeah, but
Anybody who wants, I'm an activist. Anybody who wants to could just call up and make an anonymous report. And now I'm on the hook for some kid schoolyard bullcrap. That's not fair
But
either.
actually, it wasn't so much as you breaking the law. It's the fact that where you're in a home, they don't know if you're on drugs. You're going through. You're coming outside, no clothes, throwing items. So what I couldn't figure out is if that was even the case. The officer should have took you down to Detroit Receiving Hospital for a mental evaluation. That's what should have happened. Versus placing the kids in a safety plan. What should have happened was that you should have went downtown.
Being emotionally upset and injured is not enough to warrant a health evaluation.
It is when I got a child or a woman who comes out of the house, flags down the police, she got blood all over her face, and she's saying that happened at that house. See what it
The
starts
kids
with?
weren't even in the house.
No, the kids.
They weren't even present for any of that. They were at the park.
Okay.
What had happened was they came back and the police happened to be there.
Right.
But that's what I say about taking a snapshot in that moment, because you don't know everything that was behind that.
But how would I?
And all I can do is say what happened, and now I have cops at my door. I'm worried, am I going to get arrested? You understand that if I go to jail, my children are just hurt. They're gone. Like, I don't have anybody. My mom's deceased, and my father is a dope head who lives over in Brightmoor
Where's
that
the
I
children
rarely
from?
have contact with.
Where are the children from?
One.
Okay.
His choices are his choices. All I do is try to hold down my home and protect the baby. That's it.
Well, Miss Fritz, I got a chance to speak with Julia. As far as I'm concerned, I have no concerns, really.
Okay.
If you want me to close it, I will.
Yeah.
One condition.
I want you to close it.
One condition.
Okay.
I'll close it. One condition. You have to allow Child Protective Services to do a walkthrough.
I
You
did.
let me know.
They already did a walkthrough. I recorded
How
it.
long ago? I'm not talking about